Invite some people in here. Much love. Bina, bina, kita, kita, hokma, hokma, bina, kita. Just if you got an invite to come in here, we just ask, and it costs you absolutely nothing to share. Those that are in here, we just appreciate your blessings. This is going to be a divine channeled session with the spirit of Setter Hall, along with the tribe mates from the Magnetic Minds. We're using the Star Deck Tarot, the Numerology, and the Revelations Tarot. I'm going to read with y'all our message after our divine elders had a meeting today, a prayer meeting, and we were talking about the blood. Whenever you get goosebumps, you can feel it in your blood. When somebody make you feel a certain way, share this. If you're interested in getting a personal reading, because I'm about to share my own reading. I like all of these energy readings are choices that you've made up until now, your vibration and frequency. So just we appreciate it. Give some silence while I invite, send love and light to all. Bina, bina, kita, kita, hokma. We love y'all. We love ourselves. We love y'all. We love ourselves. I said I love myself. CELL. PH for the balance. I'm gonna rhyme it out. Deep breath in. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Those that are joining that I invited, if you jump in, man, and you can't stay for the reading, just share this shit. That's all I ask. It costs you absolutely nothing. If you're on our friends list, you've gotten some of our sauce, our energy, equivalent exchange. There's always an energy exchange, especially with a self-realized being. We are the spirit of Setter Hall, our mindset, which is a multi-dimensional being that taps into the Akash and taps into the records. I know Elijah may make it seem like it's easy. Nah, this is definitely a God's plan. It's divine. And as we've been walking more in our journey, we out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Elijah had the ego die several weeks ago, and the spirit is who engages with you digitally, physically. The spirit of Sarah Hall. Sarah Hall is a divine arrow woman, divine feminine energies, straight down the middle, sent here to balance the energies of masculine and feminine. I'm a divine feminine energy that attracts a lot of divine feminine energy inside a masculine vessel. And the meaning of that, we're androgynous as fuck. So we definitely said we're going to send a bunch of our energy out to all those we've touched base with over these past years and lifetimes. There we go. Those that are in here right now, we appreciate you. Oh yeah. All those that stuck around. Get your pen and paper out. Definitely know that just by sitting in here, asking the questions and breathing, you're going to get revelations. You're going to get insight. You're going to get information. You're going to get divine understanding. Oh yeah, look at these right here. Oh yeah, I see these. Solidite New Vision. New Vision. Citrine. Abundance. May abundance flow in your way. Ooh, I want to draw this one next. Yeah, citrine. Get to use some of these oranges. What are you creating? Who are you? What energy, what space do you have? How much space do you have? Are you working on projects right now? Do you have space for the projects? This is adventuring the unlimited self. Who are you? Are you just your name? Are you your race? Are you your job? Who are you and where are you going? When are you? Look at that vibration. It's a dope symbol. Shout out to Citrine and Aventuriel, along with Citriel Mra, and along with C. Omayel. These are divine high vibration frequencies that we send. We call in the earth elements to allow this message that we're going to deliver to establish a platform and a space that divine information can be delivered. Amethyst, we drew this one yesterday. Shout out to Amethyst in the divine purple flame, Saint Germain, balancing the energies. Bina, Bina. So we're setting the stage. We're going to be reading the Six of Swords first. All those that are interested in getting a reading, we take physical exchange through Cash App and PayPal. Cash App and PayPal. We have Venmo as well, but Cash App and PayPal. Also, we take non-physical donations through your ability to share this information. Share it to at least 10 places. You share it to 10 places, we definitely pull a card for you. We also are exchanging bartering services. We want to know what the fuck you do out there and why are you connected? Why you watch this? Why do you see our posts? Why do you like? Why do you comment and share? The spirit is very interested. We're building out our Wakanda. We're building out our team of highly spiritually guided individuals with divine understanding. This one is the Rose Quartz. Shout out to the Rose Quartz with forgiveness. I definitely got to draw this one. I haven't drawn the Rose Quartz. Divine pinks and blues. What haven't you forgiven in your life right now? Who haven't you forgiven in your life? It's time to forgive yourself. Holding on to grudges and attitudes going into 2021 won't do anything but bring negativity and solitude and destruction to your area, which your spiritual abilities and powers and your personal power will get you through it. Now, this next one is the Tiger's Eye. I stay with the Tiger's Eye on my wrist. You see that right there? The Tiger's Eye. Ka King Ayel was the Rose Quartz, and the Tiger's Eye deity is Lin Fayel. Lin Fayel, that is personal power in action. Personal power in action. Once you get that forgiveness, it clears up enough space. Once you forgive yourself for being stuck in situations, it clears up enough space. And in that space, divine energies can flow. In that space, divine understanding can let you know this too shall pass. Say this, do this, move here. Chia is super lit. And those that are not wanting to do the reading online and you're looking for a personal, check out our several posts. Check out our link tree where you get your free numerology reading along with a dope-ass gift for those that are looking to learn how to meditate going into 2021. Early access to our book, 7 M's to Self. It's a math equation that we use to reprogram, to unlearn and relearn, and to how to really get on our own time schedules. There's several tips about the infinity breath, how important mudras is, how important hand symbols, synchronicities. Yo, it's a dope-ass gift. My Christmas gift to y'all. And set up a time to have a discovery session with us. A 15-minute discovery session can change your life. A 30-minute discovery session will change our lives. A 60-minute discovery session will change the galaxy. Bina, Bina. We're going to take a deep breath in. When we breathe out, we're going to breathe out Yam. Breathe it out. Yam. Deep breath in. Breathe it out. Space is always necessary and needed. That's why we're looking to bring on our magnetic minds and the team so we can create enough space. We're very divine. Laverne, much love and light to you, Laverne. Another divine being that's looking to balance all the energy that's coming through. That's our old clearing. We definitely, the malachite. I did the malachite the other day. That shit was lit. Added some pink to it. The Malachal is the deity. But I can remember when I first met Laverne, or when I first had a moment of conversation with her, it was pretty interesting and exciting. Because when Elijah met her, it was like he was definitely the polyamorous session of poly lifestyle. We was launching that show. It was a pilot show, and she hopped on the Zoom call. And we're definitely going to be bringing that back to discuss more of poly living. We're looking to discuss all of the new ways of understanding, bringing a lot of esoteric, futuristic, and the past into this present moment. Everyone has a mission or message to share. This first card that we're going to read was the Six of Swords. This came from a divine reading that we did about a week ago. When you're developing a relationship with your cards and your energies, right, you want to listen to what they're sharing with you. You want to listen to them. You want to listen to them not just with your ears, not just with your eyes. You want to listen to all your bodies, all your senses, all your sensations. This card is a Six of Swords. If y'all can see the orca whales in there, you can see the whale in the background, the sun, the swords. We're going to go into the symbology. Everyone, I speak one dialect in tons of tongues, many different tongues. And symbology is a tongue that we're learning every day. In the image of this card, a traveler is in a meditative sleep. In the orca canoe, the traveler is wrapped warmly in seal skin. The energy of the sea lion brings protection during change and helps connect to the higher self. The two orca are guiding the canoe through the cosmic portal of transformation to the new shores of insight and perspective. The orca symbolizes the guide and protector who creates the portal where one can return to the inner home of cosmic memory and the soul, aka the Akashic Records. Awakening one to their true self. I said I love myself. The sun shines over the horizon, signaling a new beginning. The six swords shoot out the starry universe, presenting expanded awareness. The spirit orca in the night sky symbolizes the peace and freedom that is already yours. Six symbolizes harmony. It's the chariot on the major arcana. Being able to take this journey. Elijah, in our past life, Elijah vibrated so high, Elisha called him a chariot of fire as he elevated. Key words is transition and transformation. The lunar cycle is the lunar eclipse. Love and soul is inspiration. This is Mercury and Aquarius. The swords is air and intellect. The Six of Swords moves you away from painful grief, conflict and negativity to peace of mind and into new potential. If life has become overwhelming with difficulty, stress, and feelings of defeat, this card brings a quiet, calm departure from those experiences, giving you time to recover and dream of new horizons. The Six of Swords signals the beginning of a spiritual journey to healing. The key to the Six of Swords. The key to the Six of Swords is universal support, guiding you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your life, regaining spiritual strength and bringing a fresh start. The Six of Swords is a gateway card, presenting a passage to transformation as you leave a difficult and sad situation. The battered part of yourself begins to die away. And just to insert Elijah's life in here, there was moments where from his family, his children, his legacy, which he's been focusing on, his mom, his bloodline, that he had to let go because there was so much wounds and dense energy. So that's why we operate now as the spirit through this vessel formerly known as Elijah. The spirit of Setahal at mindset, entanglement at the mindset. The fight within us is exhausted as we have come to accept the futility of our experiences or situations. The change of pain and confusion is gone. Ashe. Only the memory remains. Something within is slowly shifting. Clarity and hope begin to emerge, cleansing away our mental anguish, gently healing the spirit as we travel to a place of new insight. We are the spirit and nothing else. We are the spirit and everything else. We are the spirit and not the mind. We're the spirit and not the body. We're the spirit and not the soul. The spirit is in control. The energy within and around us has shifted and slowed down to a meditative state, guiding us to the light of a higher consciousness. We must slow down in these now times. The energy may seem exciting and pulling and gripping. We must slow down. Meditation saves lives. As we gain focus and direction, the importance of honoring our self-worth is revealed. Trust and faith begin to be felt, and we broaden and stretch our perspectives. We are moving away from our troubles, quietly and slowly toward the sunlight of transition and promise. The Six of Swords signals a time to let go of defeating and unhealthy situations, outgrown attitudes, and beliefs that are keeping us in checkmate. It calls us to align with our higher self and rebalance the ego with the heart by taking an honest look at our present conditions. Meditation and introspection assist allowing the mind to review, reflect, and become clear. It may take time, but we will gain our self-worth and personal power back, able to cut unhealthy ties to pain and mental unrest. Six of Swords represents stepping away from difficult situations, cutting through illusions and fixed perspectives, moving into truth, viewing life from a clearer perspective. Whatever difficulties you have experienced, whatever charge it had for you, the conflict is now leaving. You may feel defeated and depressed, but remember those feelings come from outgrown perspectives and attitudes that need to be shifted into a higher way of thinking. This card brings you to a safe place, and you can pick up the pieces of your life. The Six of Swords represents getting stronger mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, especially all of the above. It signals relocation or moving, hence that we're on the West Coast. We'll be here up until spring of next year. Our life is moving in a positive direction. The tides of life are always shifting between the polarities of positive and negative energies. Our job is to keep centered, balanced while flowing with the rhythm of evolution. Sometimes we get lost out there. The Six of Swords brings us back to our inner home. So the lover card was sitting in the Revelations. I don't know why, it was just sitting out. Which is another, the lover's card is the 6. I said the chariot was the 6, but the lover's card is actually the 6 on the major arcana. So in that, I'm gonna read the lover's card from the Revelations, right? It was sitting upright. Nope, it was sitting reverse. But I'm gonna read both of them. It's the upright. Lover's card. And I hope y'all enjoyed that 6 of Swords. The chariot is 7. So the images and symbolism. The angel of love. The angel of love brings together two lovers under his protective wing to foster relationships that transcend the physical nature of the body. The lovers represent the twins in Gemini. Being children of air, they deal with issues of the mind more than the body. Roses fall all around them in this blessed union and reinforcing the notions of romance and of love. The reverse finds two lovers entangled in a moment of lust, which is only an indulgence and pleasure of the flesh. The winged creature in the backdrop is bedeviled seductress. She represents the temptations associated with affairs and adultery or the exploration of fantasies as through sexual role play. Like the balance of these, I love these revelation cards because it lets you know the balance of your engagement in this world. Can't go too far to the left or right. That's the divine hour woman of Seta Hall. Together through the guidance of an angel, the lovers find their souls entwining as they look into each other's eyes. Lover symbolizes the loves that comes from within oneself. Here the card suggests that can be found in romance, as well as the union of the mind, body, and the soul. In terms of the self, this card indicates a resolute love of oneself. I said I love myself. I said I love myself. And then I love you too. But I'm talking about my CELLPH for the balance. My cells, my DNA, we overcome the challenges. Yeah, you gotta love yourself. A comfort and balance that leads to an outward radiating positive energy. In terms of an individual, this card represents the idealized and perfect partner. It can also represent an external force or individual who brings the two together, much like a matchmaker or friend. In terms of a situation, the Lover's card can symbolize an ideal partnership where everything feels right and there's an unspoken unison that envelops everyone involved. That's the threesome of the minds. Get the consciousness intertwined. Your first threesome is me, myself, and I. Once you develop that, the love of yourself and I, you can balance, and the sky's the limit. I'm talking stars and Jupiter. Take a skip and a jump to the moon and Mars. This card can also question the method of achieving the ideal in terms of which paths or tasks that need to be taken. So aligned. Reverse. My healing partner and I, a lot of people thought that, a lot of people feel that we are intimate. We are intimate in many different planes. As she is traveling from Mexico to California with another one of her healing partners, we've been going around engaging and healing the conversation of partnership, relationship, how much space, how much time. So I share this with y'all. Her name is Mahatma Starseed. Very divine individual, and in the midst of that, she's married to her mission. We are married to our mission. Once you lose that lust for wanting to control something outside of yourself, and you have that understanding that if it's true, it'll never go away, and you'll always have that non-physical connection. And we've been around each other 24/7 with the brief intermission for 14 days when she went to Ecuador. But we've been around each other consciously since March, non-stop, for 6 days out of the week. Physically, consciously, spiritually, and emotionally since June 30th. And in the midst of that, we took a break in September, a 14-day break. This is our first 4-week break. We still created products. We created services. We did a lot of generational healing. We pivoted a lot of information and energy. We cleared up a lot of space, and there was moments where the flesh and the physical wanted to take over. There was moments where her flesh and physical, her non-physical energy was very overbearing for the females that was coming into our world. And the whole purpose of us coming together is to heal the conversation, heal the little girl inside of me and the little boy inside of me, so I can heal the little boy inside of her so she can heal the little girl inside of her, and to create threesomes of realized consciousness. Laverne, you said, do we still need a administrative assistant? Hell yeah, we still need an assistant, but only of self-realized beings that understand what it takes to be on a divine mission. We on our Jadeem, we on our shit right now. And just to bring it back, I love this because she's one of the first females, divine feminine and masculine energies, that can be able to engage with us on other bodies without just being physical. So like, it was really fucking lit. And I bring that up if y'all interested in being a part of this mission, being a part of our case studies, being a part of our solutions. Like, there's a lot of magic money coming this way, right? A ton of it, right? And in that, you have to clear space. And we're all spiritual, before I read this reverse, all spiritual beings have to go through this process of relinquishing the things to the flesh. So that's why they go through fasting, so you don't have to like rely on food, rely on emotional and stimulation from outside. I can stimulate myself when I close my eyes. Oh shit. Definitely. Daniel Knight, I'll send you a link so we can set up a discovery session, bro. I appreciate you, man. Share this video if you're definitely truly interested. We'll send you a message. Shoot me a message, Daniel, and I will send you a link and it give you access to our link tree, which will also give you access to our numerology, free numerology for you. Also, you get early access to our short audiobook guide, 7 M's to Self equals M cubed, manifestation, mindset, and meditation. These are the steps that we took over the past years to get ourselves aligned to the spirit and not the body, the spirit and not the soul, the spirit and not my mind, because my spirit is in control. So I appreciate this. This is super dope. We got two new tribe mates that are interested. Laverne and Dan, you said they're both interested in joining the Demystifying Mission. Definitely, you could look at, once you leave this post, you could look at the past couple of our posts. It'll have our calendar link. But listen, the moment you slow down and remove and step aside and allow the spirit to flow, the spirit shows you some amazing things. And I've been shown a lot of amazing things in this past, in 2020. I've been shown a lot of amazing things since 2011 and beyond. But the reverse, the pleasures of the flesh are to be enjoyed through the passion that often accompanies love. The pleasures of the flesh are to be enjoyed through the passion that often accompanies love. I said, I love myself. So if you love yourself, you're going to attract others that love themselves, so they can hear when someone doesn't love themselves. So in the midst of this, being around someone that's self-realized, that love themselves, goes really, 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 really far. The reverse of this card symbolizes the urge to enjoy the pleasures of passion. My passion is mental and spiritual awakening for my legacy and my children's children. Super lit. Here, sex is had without love, and relationships may be breaking down. The negative emotions associated with love can be felt here, such as jealousy from lack of love and an anger from passion within. So becoming love, one of the first 3 things you must know how to let go is impatience, is anger, and frustration. And it'll allow you to compassionately deliver all of your spiritual awakenings. Yeah, so I just got this new opportunity to join another show. My goal is to be a part of a bunch of shows where we can sit back and engage, but a bunch of shows of divinely realized individuals, because my consciousness and time and my thoughts and my emotions are very valuable. So in terms of an individual, this card represents the wandering eye of one's partner. It also plays on the theme of adultery in a relationship, with the idea of the other woman in the background. The question that needs to be addressed here is not who the other person is, but what he or she symbolizes. Not who the person is, but what the other person symbolizes. That shit matters. Most people want a monogamous relationship because they enjoy the exchange of having someone's undivided attention. But if you have a commune and a union, you can split the attention up and y'all can get more efficient shit done. It's not about having sex and babies. It's about galactically bringing a high enough vibration here to Earth so that our children and our children's children can have a direct guide to themselves. Big. When someone else comes in the picture, you have to ask the reason, what is this symbol? What is this message? In a situation, this card serves as a warning and a wake-up call to the existing relationship or partnership. It beckons one to look within for flaws and deceit that may lie underneath, and to question the integrity of the love that binds. This is the thing. You have to trust yourself. That's why you have to forgive yourself. That's why you have to align with yourself. Because if you don't trust yourself, every conversation that you have with anyone outward is going to be in a position where it'll be untrustworthy. The jealousy will be in there, the envy. And this is the thing. It's okay that it's there. You're in a human vessel. The goal is to get it balanced. And once you get it balanced, you can communicate and deliver compassion all the time. Because you remove the anger, you remove the impatience. Impatience and procrastination are all low, dense-ass energies. Even when you have, what's the word that I'm looking for? Not discernment. If you have indifference, indifference is another form of, I don't want to make this decision. I'm fearful of it. Sandra, much love and light, sending love and energy to you. We're going to read another card from the Star deck, but we're wrapping up this Revelation card. Honestly, just sharing with y'all, that was Daniel Knight and Laverne. Daniel Knight, Laverne, you're interested in working with the tool. So those that are just joining, like I said, I'm doing a reading. This Lover card popped out. Also, it's in the first quarter moon. So this is a moonology deck. When you can tap into the cycles of the world that's going on around you, the physicality, tapping into the cycles is big. Numerology, tapping into your numbers is huge. The more you know about yourself and the things that are going on around you, the more insight and symbols and synchronicities that you can have. This card right here, before I go into the next star card, which is going to be the Four of Cups. I love cups because there's so much emotion in water. The moon rules 83% of this water that we have. This first quarter moon is lit. It says your commitments are being tested. The lunar cycle, the first quarter moon comes between the new moon and the full moon. It is time when the sun and the moon are at a hard astrological angle to each other, and this can prompt a small crisis. No matter when you pull this card, you need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where you want to be. All dramas are a stepping stone to where you want to be. It also can be a time when you need to stay strong in the midst of the storm. The storm is coming. We need you to remain calm in the midst of that. The additional meanings, the answer to your question is yes, but not right now. You're halfway to your goal. The cup is half full all the time. You still need to put in a bit more effort in the spiritual world. Grounding in the non-physical world, you need more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. We need to recommit to someone or something. It's time to attune to the moon. This is the affirmation. I am committed to my dreams. I am committed to my dreams. I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence and courage. I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence and courage. Going into this new moon, like this is like holiday season. This is the goodest fucking energy. That's why they're trying to distract the fuck out of you. This is the best fucking energy of the year. From now until March, it's the best fucking energy. What? Alright, I'm just saying. So there could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence and courage. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how it works. Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you. So believe in yourself. Bars. I've been reading this shit all week. This is my all week reading. I said the next one is the Four of Cups. So we have the Six of Swords. Lovers. Lovers card jumped. So the next card that we're going to go into, the last card that we're doing for this reading, I appreciate y'all. This is what, 41 minutes, 45 minutes worth of love and light. I got some business meetings to set up. I got a new show that will be starting soon. I'm excited about this shit. I gotta write down some Q&A questions. But the 4 cups, you see that balance with the chakras? You see that cup overflowing? So these 4 cups of flowers, the symbolism is lit. Oh, to the hey, Grandma. Did you look like you took a shower and shit.
I did.
Okay. The Million Family March shirt you got on?
Huh?
I said you got that Million Family March shirt on?
Yeah.
Aisha said the pictures are nice.
She said it's nice.
Yeah, the pictures are nice. So 4 cups. Ooh, let's straight to it. 4 cups is Moon in Cancer.
I messed the TV up again. I can't get it on. I can't get it on.
All you gotta do is cut the power off and cut it back on.
Okay.
So cut the power off and cut it back on. Why you unplugging?
Because I thought maybe that's what you had done.
No, I just cut the power off and cut it back on. Try that. And if that doesn't work, I'll come in here after I read this card.
Okay.
The 4 cups. It says Moon in Cancer. I love our abilities and our gifts. 3rd decadent is wisdom. Spirit. Wisdom spirit is in research. Motorcycle. Last quarter. Last quarter moon. Keyword is reflection. Reflection and meditation. And we're gonna go listen to one of our meditations when we get out of here. Much love. So in this image of the 4 cups, a woman sits on the emotional waters of change. She is meditating, aligning and opening her chakras to the divine. In response, the divine answers her. Love overflows from the cup above, symbolizing the spiritual baptism of the mind, body, and the soul. The 3 lower lotus cups, mind, body, and soul, ascend upward from the murky depths of the subconscious, receiving the sacred blessings. The sun rises out of the top, symbolizes emerging enlightenment. The 2 herons represents following the path of the heart and wisdom with determination. The fog symbolizes cleansing, bringing harmony and renewal. The 4 cups brings balance back into the heart and indicates. Did it come back on, Grandma? Okay, good job.
I said to myself.
No, what you said to yourself?
I said to myself, well, why did I cut it off? See, that's why I leave it on, because it does that. It won't come on. I said, wow, why did I unplug it? I thought that's what you said you unplug it.
Nah, just cut it off.
Yeah, I cut it off. Left it off until I count to 5 and turn it back on.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Grandma. So, when the 4 cups enters, it represents an opportunity to shift stuck energy. When the 4 cups enters, you are feeling out of sync, uncertain and apathetic about life. So the opposite of love is apathy, because if you don't love something, you don't give it any attention. So loving your life and loving yourself, I know it may be interesting with the life right now that you're living, but you have to show an interest in it. Not sure what action to take. It calls for you to reevaluate your present situations, your current relationships and partnerships, and also your current emotional attachments. It's time to create space, not attachments. The key to the 4 of Cups is self-reflection. I said I love myself. Reviewing and reevaluating outgrown emotional parts, shifting energies of discernment to a place of neutrality. The gift of the Four Cups restores emotional balance and brings peace, renewal, and movement. On our journey of life and spiritual growth, we may experience lack of motivation, boredom, with feelings of disenchantment and self-doubt. What used to bring us happiness leaves us flat. These feelings of emotional weariness are signaling an inner desire to emotionally stretch and grow. Clarify and reviving emotional values. The heart is heavy, trying to sort out what is useful and what isn't. Your natural reaction is to withdraw from the external world. With the Four Cups, we may find ourselves in one of two positions: total self-absorption or the inner self-reflection. Self-absorption can lead to long periods of self-pity, tunnel vision, and cutting yourself off from the external world, leading to emotional stagnation. Self-reflection can change up energies, moving and shifting discontentment into new insights. As you reflect on the bigger picture, you can get back on course, connecting with your Dharma, opening to gifts of opportunity and possibilities. When the Fourth Cup enters, something is off, signaling the time to rebalance, meditate and ground, allowing time to withdraw, regain your emotional balance, and trust in your heart. Like I was telling you earlier, like my goal of this 4 weeks of not physically being around Mahatma's energy is pretty dope. Non-physically, we're still always connected in the line, and the goal is to balance how much we pull on it. But I also wanted that y'all just saw me give a kiss to my grandma. I haven't seen grandma, Elijah's grandma. I haven't seen grandma, not my grandma, in a while, several years. So to establish rest and relaxation just by being in her presence is recharging us. Shout out to my aunt as well for the dope ass garbs and clothes. But it's time to get back to self. Regain emotional balance and trust your heart. Home is where the heart is. Ease your emotions with meditation and reading inspirational books, or taking a long walk in nature. We got the mountains outside every day. Open yourself to the whispers of your soul self and the divine. This is not a time to make hasty conclusions or decisions. Ask yourself, what feels outgrown? What do I need to let go? How do I do that? What do I need to let go? What feels outgrown? How do I do that? What will bring more fulfillment in my life? Embrace and trust the cycles of change. The Four of Cups represents one of many cycles in life that brings the gifts of inner cleansing. This card brings expansion and growth while experiencing emotional stability and spiritual wisdom in the external world. So we're going to stop with that card. We're going to leave it off, and we're going to end it out in some prayer. We're going to give it some silence. That was it. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramna, Hare Ramna, Ramna Ramna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. The Father, Mother, Son, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Open 24/7. You give us this day our daily bread, allowing all of us to get ahead as we forgive our debtors and trespassers. Forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us into happily ever after. Do not lead us not into temptation, or deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, grace, and the glory forever and ever. Bina, bina, kita, kita.